Today we will crochet a lovely little turtle key bag. It's turtle shell. We also crocheted it into the shape of a flower. Very cute. Its tail can be used to hang keys here. We pull like this. The key can be stored in the bag. The wire uses 5 strands of milk cotton. The crochet uses a 3.0 mm crochet. Next, let's crochet together. First, make 2 rings on your fingers. Then the crochet needle goes through the needle lifting ring. Bring out a coil. Then crochet 3 turning chains. We started to crochet the first lap. First, the crochet thread is wound into the starting ring. Bring out a coil. Now there are 3 coils on the crochet. The crochet wire is wound through the first 2 coils. 2 coils after winding and pulling. This is a double crochet. Then crochet a double crochet in the stitch ring. Then crochet a chain stitches. So we can crochet the first group. Next, crochet the second group. First, crochet 3 double crochets in the stitch ring. Then crochet a chain stitches. So we can crochet the second group. According to the pattern method, 3 double crochets and 1 chain stitches. A total of 6 groups of crochet. Then tighten the coil. Then the high needle penetrates into the 3rd turning chains. Hook and weave a slip stitches connection. Then buckle and weave a turning chains. Cut the thread. We finish the first lap. Hide the thread here. Change the dark green line. We begin to crochet the second loop. There are 6 stitches in the second circle. The space at each locking needle is a needle mesh. First, tie the green thread into a loose knot. Then bring in. Hook weave 3 turning chains. Then in the same needle, another double crochet. Start first. A chain stitches. Crochet thread winding. Continue to crochet 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Such a set of patterns will be completed. Let's stretch the fabric. There is a gap between every 3 double crochets. We crochet in this gap. Then the crochet thread is wound into the second stitch. First, crochet 2 double crochets. Then crochet a chain stitches. The crochet thread is wound into the same stitch. 2 double crochets. So we can finish the 2 sets of patterns. Then follow the pattern. A total of 6 crocheting. After the second loop of crochet, we in the first stitch, hook and weave a slip stitches connection. Then crochet a turning chains. We begin to crochet the third loop. First crochet a single crochet in the first stitch. And then in the middle of the front. Seven double crochets. Such a set of patterns will be completed. Next, crochet the second group. First, weave a single crochet in the front gap, and then in the central gap. 7 double crochets. So the second group is finished. Then we follow the same method. A total of 6 patterns are crocheted. After the third loop of crochet, we hook weave a slip stitches connection with the first stitch. Then crochet a turning chains. Cut the line. Thread end pulling out. Hide the thread. Hook and weave 2 pieces in the same way. The other piece is all crocheted with green thread. Then, put their backs against each other. Flowers in the center. 2 stitches are counted on the left and right sides, and the mark is buckled. The 3 needles left in the middle are the positions of gargle ropes, and then centered on this petal. Find the third petal on the left and right. Count out the 4th stitch. Mark. Then find the other side. Mark the 4th needle of the 3rd petal. Here is the opening at the bottom of the key case. Then mark the buckle position on the left side. Lines broad in beige. The front fabric we pass through the whole stitch. We only wear the back fabric. Half stitch on the inside. Then bring in the beige line. First crochet a turning chains. Then in the same needle, another single crochet. And then in each stitch at the back, crochet a single crochet. Hook weave to the junction between two flowers. We need to crochet one longer double crochet. Let's thread the line into this gap under the petals. Single crochet. Then continue to crochet the normal single crochet to the space between two flowers. We'll crochet a longer one at the gap single crochet. Hook weaving to mark buckle position. Then buckle down the mark. Inside the mark buckle position, crochet a single crochet. Next, we only hook the front part. The rear panel does not hook. Hook and weave a single crochet in each stitch. To the junction of two flowers, or crochet a long single crochet. One straight crochet to mark buckle position. Then buckle down the mark. Start from the stitch where the mark buckle is located. We crochet the front and back together. One straight crochet to mark buckle position. Then buckle down the mark. In the mark buckle position, the front and back pieces are crossed together to weave a single crochet. Next to the front 3 stitches, we only crochet 3 single crochets on the front. We are not hooked in the rear. This is where we wear the drawcord. Then hook weave a slip stitches with the first stitch. Then crochet a turning chains. Cut the thread. Then hide the thread. Then turn to the back of the turtle shell. First from right. single crochet of 2 pieces begins into the first half of his needle. Line with light green. Then crochet 7 chain stitches. Then return to the 4th last stitch. Hook and weave 4 double crochets in turn. Then skip a stitch without hook. In the next stitch, crochet a single crochet. Then crochet the single crochet in turn. I always knew the other side of the tortoiseshell. When crocheting to 1 stitch interval, we continue to crochet 7 chain stitches. Then return to the 4th last stitch. Hook and weave 4 double crochets in turn. Then skip a stitch. Hook in the front stitch. Crochet a single crochet. Then continue to crochet single crochet. Crochet to the center of 2 flowers. There is no needle here. We crochet a chain stitches. And then go through the next stitch. Hook and weave 4 single crochets on this petal. Then crochet 7 chain stitches. Return to the 4th stitch from the bottom. Hook and weave 4 double crochets in turn. Then skip a stitch without hook. In the next stitch, begin crochet single crochet. The gap between 2 flowers. Hook weave a chain stitches connection. Then come to the next flower and continue to crochet. Hook knows the part of the turtle's head. We're on the back. Hook out 3 single crochets. Then continue to pick the inner half needle to crochet single crochet. Hook and weave 3 single crochets on this petal. Then crochet 7 chain stitches. Return to the 4th stitch from the bottom. Hook and weave 4 double crochets in turn. Skip 1 stitch and not hook in the next. Continue to crochet single crochet. Hook all the way to the end. Crochet to the end. We hook weave a slip stitches connection with the 1st stitch. Then crochet a turning chains. Cut the line. Thread in pulling out. Taste the thread. In this way, we can crochet the tortoiseshell. Then crochet the part of the black turtle head. First start the needle circularly. Start 6 single crochets in the ring. After 6 single crochets are crocheted in the 1st loop, we tighten the coil. Next, in the 1st stitch, hook and weave a slip stitches connection. Then crochet a turning chains. Start the 2nd loop of crochet. In the 2nd circle, we are in every stitch. Add 1 stitch. After the 2nd loop of crochet, there are 12 stitches in total. Then hook weave a slip stitches connection with the 1st stitch. Then crochet a turning chains. Start the 3rd loop of crochet. Laps 3 to 4 are 2 laps without deduction. Hook a single crochet in each stitch. After the 4th loop of crochet, we crochet a slip stitches with the 1st stitch. Then crochet a turning chains. We begin to crochet the 5th loop. First crochet a single crochet in the 1st stitch. Then crochet a single crochet stitch. So the group is finished. According to the rule of 1 stitch every other, a total of 4 groups of crochet. Then hook weave a slip stitches connection with the 1st stitch. Then crochet a turning chains. We begin to crochet the 6th lap. Stuff cotton. Then crochet the 6th loop. Loop 6 is the stitch reduction of single crochet for 6 times. 1 stitch for every 2 stitches. Then hook weave a slip stitches connection with the first stitch. Then crochet 40 chain stitches as part of our drawstring. After 40 chain stitches are crocheted, pull to the other end of the ball. Then crochet a turning chains. Cut the line. Thread end pulling out. Put this thread. Hide it with hand stitches. In this way, we can crochet the drawstring. Then from the head, pull it out. At the bottom, we can hang the key. If you have eyes at home, we sew 2 eyes on our head. Will be more lovely.